Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to show you how I created this environment from Avatar 2 in just 6 hours in Unreal Engine 5. We will start by making a new level. Go to the Windows Environment Light Mixer to quickly set up our lighting environment. Next, I will make the landscape for our level. These are some of the assets that I will be using to make our level. In addition to these, I will also be using the Roman arc. You can find it on bridge. And don't forget to add the water plugin first. Go to the plugins and type water and enable it. If you haven't done it, you may need to restart your Unreal Engine. So after doing that, I am going to search the water in our play sectors and drag and drop the water body ocean. This has created the sea for us. And I will be using the arc to make our main object here. I will rotate it and scale it really big. Go to its material and increase the normal strength. As you can see, when we increase it, it looks more detailed, and because our arc is big, we need to increase to normal strength so it looks a little bit more realistic. Now I will use these Nordic beach rocks as our ground to support these arcs. While I was doing this, my Unreal Engine suddenly crashed and I forgot to save the level, so I had to do it all over again. So this is your daily reminder to save your project so you don't end up like me. I changed the arcs material to something that has moss inside it. I thought that it looks really good, but you can also change it if you have some other material. And I also placed the arc below it that is really big. These are some of the rocks that I will be using to make the floating rocks in our environment. I am just going to scale them really big and then place them throughout our level like they are shown in this photo over here. After it is done, I am going to place the cine camera actor and adjust it to the scene that I will be taking. I also created the sequencer and added our camera in there. This is how our main shot will be taken. These are the foliages that I will be using on our floating rocks. But if you want to paint this foliage on rocks, then you have to change some of the settings. First of all, you have to change the align max angle from 0 to 180 degree, and then ground slope angle should be 0 for minimum and 90 degree for maximum. These are the exact settings that you need if you want to paint your foliage on these rocks or on any of the wall or anywhere that is not the ground. So you can see that I can paint the foliage on most of my rocks, but I can't paint on some of them. If you know why this happens, then make sure to tell me about it in the comments down below. Now I will be adding fog on our level. I am using a plane and then scaling it really big and applying the fog material that I have made. I will duplicate it and place it throughout my level. Now I will be adding birds from the Rural Australia pack. You can find it on Unreal Engine Marketplace for free. Adding these birds in our environment makes it look way more alive. So make sure you add them. Now I will be adding a custom plane with the water material that is available on Unreal Engine. You can just type water and filter it by materials and you will find it. This water material is available in your Unreal Engine. And also there are many other materials, so you can check them out if you want to. Now about the rocks that we couldn't paint on, I have found another method, that is the fill tool. You can click on fill tool, select all of your foliages and just click on your rocks. This way it will fill your rocks with the foliages and it works really well. So now we have some foliage on our rocks. I am using this material for our beach. I changed the X and Y tiling to make it look more natural. And after that I added some cliffs in the scene. I tried out many different cliffs, but I like this one from the bridge. You can add any cliff that you like. As you can see, these cliffs don't really blend well within our environment. So I am going to change its material to something that blends in our landscape. But this material doesn't really fit well on our mesh. So I am going to go into the modeling mode and UV unwrap it to see if it changes anything. This looks a little bit better, so I will go with it. These cliffs don't look really well when we look really close, but I will be taking a shot from far, so it is fine. I am not spending too much time to find some good cliffs because I have some time limit to finish this level and I want to use the materials that I already have. Now I will be adding some trees from the pandanus pack. I put some trees on our cliffs as well as our floating rocks. This makes the scene look much more alive. Now I will add sticks to connect the floating rocks. Again, this is not something that looks really good and it doesn't work really well, but this is a little hack that will save us a lot of time. It looks similar to the reference image that we have for our environment. And then I made some changes to the lighting to make the overall scene look much better. I also added the post-process volume and changed its settings. I adjusted the land and the sea. As you can see, these sea waves are coming above our custom water plane. So I am going to disable them by going to the water body and disabling them. And our reflections are not looking very good right now, so I am going to add the planar reflection so that our reflections look way more better. Now I will make some changes to our custom water plane. First of all, I am going to change its color to something that I like. Our beach was looking a little bit empty, so I also put some trees on there. After painting the trees, I also added some small foliages and I also painted it on our floating rocks. At last, I am going to change our camera settings. Remember that this is our actual camera that is present in the level. I am not changing the settings inside the sequencer. I wanted our scene to look wide, so I increased the sensor width to 35 mm. There are many options available in camera settings, but you can also choose custom if you don't like any of them. So now our environment is done. Remember that I did it with limited assets and limited time, but if you spend more time on it, then you can definitely make it look way more better. You can add way more meshes and do some changes to the lighting until it looks just like what you want. So, did you like this video? If you did, then make sure to like my video and subscribe to my channel because I will be making more videos like this. And make sure to tell me how you feel about this environment in the comments down below.